Hello and welcome to our channel. We are Couch Critics times two. I'm Tanya.
I'm Tara.
We're also known as the twins. This is something we've been wanting to do for quite some time, and we're finally just saying screw it, and we're going to do it.
We love to watch movies, pretty much any genre except for history channels kind of stuff. We like some musicals. We don't care too much for like the old black and white or westerns, so you probably won't hear us talk much about those. But anything else, we're pretty much into.
I'm pretty much open to.
And board games. We're going to talk about some board games on here.
We are very competitive.
Yes.
We love playing board games and watching movies. So, just so you have an idea, what we're going to be discussing today is Halloween.
Today is October 30th, and tomorrow is Halloween. So we wanted to make our Halloween segment and go ahead and talk about all the Halloween movies, including the originals to the remakes, Rob Zombie versions, and give our takes on them. Again, these are our opinions. Everybody has their own opinions, and we don't mind if you want to share your opinions.
We'd love for you to share them.
So
we've watched these movies multiple times. We are huge Michael Myers fans.
Yes.
We know dates, all that stuff. So let's get started. Do we want to start from?
I say we just go ahead and start from the original and work our way to the remakes and things like that. So let's go to the 1978 original Halloween movie. Watched this one just recently, and it occurred to me. I did like the movie. I do like the movie. I like the original, but it occurred to me like how movies have come such a far way since then, and how young the actors and actresses were to the point where it's like, was this their first movie? Which maybe it was. I don't know. Jamie Lee Curtis maybe
might have been her first.
Maybe a lot of them. I'm not sure. She was known as the Scream Queen back then. She did Prom Night and The Fog back in that time as well. So, anyways, but back to the movie. I thought overall it was a pretty decent movie to come out with, especially back in that time. I would have loved to gone to the theaters and watched one of those for the first time.
Yeah.
What was your take on it?
For that time of period, I think they did a really great job. It's always going to be, when we have our list of the movies, it's always going to be at the top numbers for me. Is it at the top for me?
In most people,
franchise? No. Yeah, as most people would probably say, it is theirs. It's not mine.
A lot of people like the originals compared to any remakes. Or sequels.
But it is probably number 2, in my opinion, on my list of on that.
Yeah, which we'll get to our first here later, which I would have to agree. It's either the original is either number 2 or number 3 for me. I'll let you know what the other one is a tie for me.
Halloween 2.
The sequel, and it goes from the very same night,
which I like.
I did too.
That they, Dr. Loomis shoots him off the roof 6 times.
And him 6 times.
And it goes to show just how powerful this man is, and he just rises up and he continues on his streak. And not only that, in this version, continues to go after Laurie.
Right.
And the hospital scenes were pretty cool.
Well, in this version also, you learn that his whole obsession with Laurie is due to the fact that she is his sister in this film.
Yes.
So.
And that you learn that she was adopted. So the original parents that you met in the first film are not actually her parents. And the reason he is after her is relation for some.
He needs to kill his family.
And then what you never find out, though, because where he was locked up for 15 years after killing his sister, Judith, somehow he knows what she looks like.
Yeah.
And knows it's her. And who knows, maybe there's a resemblance between Judith and Laurie. I don't know. Anywho, he figures that stuff out. The hospital scene, though, is pretty cool. And they bring that into light. So, Halloween 2, probably on my list. Would probably be like number 4 or 5 on the list of my favorites of the Halloween franchise. We don't care for Halloween 3.
It's not one that we actually.
And maybe if we rewatched it, we'd like it because I know it's in a lot of people's top.
It's just we watched it when we were younger.
We just know it has nothing to do with Michael Myers, and that fact of it is the reason it's not making this list.
Well, it's not that it don't have anything to do with him. It's just he's not in it.
Yeah.
And like they go with like I don't know. We
Yeah,
just weren't
so
big fans of it.
Wasn't a big fan of it.
I'm actually kind of surprised when people say that's one of their favorites out of the franchise.
Yeah.
In my opinion. But
What's your all's opinion on Halloween 3?
should it even be part of the franchise?
In our opinion, no. Halloween 4 is the weirdest Michael Myers version that you yet get.
He's really tall and lanky.
Yes.
His mask is
It
all
doesn't fit him very well.
no.
It's definitely not the original masks, you can tell.
But storyline itself was actually pretty decent considering coming off the part 2.
Yeah.
To let Jamie act like she had a daughter and that this daughter is, you know, her bloodline, which gives even more reason why Michael Myers would be after her.
Yeah.
And things like that. So yeah, I enjoyed the take on it. Although the Michael Myers could have used a little bit of work itself, but
Yes.
I thought the
He
movie
was really tall
itself
and slinky.
was pretty decent.
There's a little bit of more comedy in this one compared to your other ones. And the fact that there's a little girl at stake then compared to an adult is even more creepier for younger kids to even, you know.
Yeah.
And not only that, it always falls on Halloween. So when you're out trick-or-treating and you see these shadows and things like that, they do a very good job on that aspect of it all. So I did like an electric going out, things like that. To me, this was a fun film. Just Michael Myers was a little. So.
Yeah. Now moving on to part 5. Part 5 would have to be one of my favorites too. It's definitely in my top 5.
It's comical. It's after the little girl. The psychic ability of it all is my turn off on this movie. I'm not a huge fan of that part, but Tina is probably one of my favorite characters in the whole franchise, honestly.
Yeah.
The care that she has for this little girl, and taking care of the family.
And just her personality in the movie and
Yeah.
things like that really set the movie for me.
Yeah.
That's why I'd say it's probably in my top 5. It's
Yeah.
just because of Tina.
Yeah, I would agree. She was
She was fun to watch and just the interaction and all that. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I thought
She had a bubbly personality. She was really great for that role.
But
So,
I agree with Tanya. I did not like the psychic part or like, oh, she can see where he's at, like as if they
Yeah.
had some kind of connection just because their hands touched at the end of part 4.
yeah.
I did not like that.
Part 6. Now this movie, growing up, I grow to like. It's one of those. But looking back now,
I don't know. It's been a while since we
It
watched
has
it.
been a
Maybe
while since
maybe give it a
we've watched
rewatch
it.
before. But to think about it, I agree.
it just has a lot of turns in it. Like, it's giving birth and these things wanting to take it. And
Gives
then-
more of a backstory of why Michael
Yeah.
is the way he is and
Yeah.
like
And is what the hospital's doing, and right? Like, if I'm thinking correctly,
gave him some
giving, like, they were evil people or, like, worshippers or some sort, because, like, cult-wise.
yeah,
like,
and they
you know.
needed I guess a baby. I don't know.
Yeah, and they wanted to draw and stuff like that. But it had its moments.
It did have its moments.
It had its moments, and we end up saying those movie lines all the time, like all throughout the whole lot. But part 6, there's a lot that we use, like
It's raining.
It's raining. It's
It's
raining
raining
red. That's the only one I can think of right now. But oh, you knew. You knew. Okay. Anyways, so it's towards the middle bottom of my list, which we'll go over before we end up ending this.
So you go to part 6 to H2O, I believe.
Yes.
And that one is a fun one. Gosh, I don't know.
It is one of my top favorites.
Not to have like a list of my favorites. I'm all like top five, but
Yeah,
I
this
think
one's
I'd
in
be
it.
overdoing my top five if I kept saying it. But with H2O would definitely probably be one of my top ones.
Yes.
Um,
It was a very fun movie. The fact this is something we got to go watch in
mhm.
theaters,
And it was so much fun to watch it in theaters.
you know,
The theater was full of people.
yes, and
And
talking and having fun with the film, um, and it was good. It was, but I had rewatched it. There's not as many killings in it as I would want.
yeah, I agree.
But you get to see Jamie Lee Curtis back in the films, and they play her off really well. She's having these nightmares.
In H2O, I'm guessing they go from just one and two, as if that's one and two, and then this
Yeah,
is your
there's
sequel.
no mention of her previous daughter, and she has a son in this one,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So,
It's-
and that she had faked her death, and had went from there to California.
Right.
So he finds all this out. He tracks her down. He goes, and it's a fun one. It is fun. I really enjoyed Halloween H2O. It for what it was.
Yeah, and the coolest death scene would have to be the one that he hangs from the light. What was her name?
Oh, okay.
Because she has to stay in bed and has been.
Here,
Right,
there's the
there's
new.
Charles.
That's Charlie.
And Charlie. Oh goodness, what was her name? I just did watch this.
I know, I did too.
Anyways, if you watch it, Charlie's girlfriend, I think her death scene would probably be the coolest. That's what we should have done, is go back and say which was. All right, so Halloween original, which one was your coolest death scene?
Oh gosh, it would have to be Tom. Or is that his name?
Bob?
Bob.
I'm like, Tom.
I knew the one right as soon as I said it. Bob.
Yeah, I'd have to say Bob or Annie, just because hers was so dramatic, like with her acting on it. It was fun to watch. Okay, so part 2.
It would be the hot
Hot
tub
tub chick,
in the
yeah.
hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3, like, I've not watched it enough to tell you, so I don't even know if there's a death in it, to be honest.
Part
And then
4.
part 4.
I would say the boyfriend.
I was gonna say Brady.
Brady. Yeah.
Would probably be mine. Or
Or the
the
girl,
girl
he
he cheated on
on.
with her.
Yeah.
I can't think of her name. The sheriff's daughter, I
Yeah.
guess, at
I
that
can't
point.
think of her name either.
And part 5. Rachel's, I guess.
Oh,
Or
that
I don't
was
know, maybe
more
the barn
shocking
one.
than maybe the barn kill.
Was a
That was
good
more
one.
shocking than it was.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I'll say that. Part 6, the father.
Yeah.
He won because you
He's
didn't
a
like
jerk
him.
anyways.
Yeah.
Either that or the radio host guy.
And then Halloween H2O, I would agree, is her.
It's hers.
We can't think of her name, we're sorry. But yes, everyone that's watched it knows who we're talking about. Halloween Resurrection.
Okay, Halloween Resurrection.
This movie is
It's a decent movie, but
comical and
it's not one of my
no.
favorites.
And the acting is not up to par on
You
some of it.
watch.
Yeah. Or this is for Rudy. This
Yes.
is for them. This is
For
for all of them.
them. Like the lines.
Yeah, that line was.
I will tell you, what I did think was pretty cool was they used the way the world is with social media, and was like, where is Z Dexter and all this stuff.
And I do think that'd be something popular to do.
Yeah,
Like if you were to actually like go to the Conjuring house and like record that stuff, or
Yeah.
mass murderers, Ted Bundy's, whatever.
and then to like have the two
So-
Michael meet each
Yeah.
other, where the one like the real Mike Myers would have just killed you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Instead
I
he's
thought-
like, go here, blah
Go
blah
do your
blah, and then he
job.
like turns around and he's like, all right, and he's like, thanks for giving me a location of where this person is, but
yeah.
it had its fun moments.
It did
It's
have
not
its
one of my
fun
favorites, but it was something fun. It was fun to watch.
Okay, your funnest death scene in that one. It's been a while.
Oh gosh, there is quite a bit on there though.
There is.
I think Jen's though, because where she kind of gets spooked, and they're all like, "It's fake," and then her head gets cut off, and that's when everybody
Yeah,
realizes.
and it rolls down the stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to say hers too.
Plus, where she was already acting up a little bit, they're like, "My gosh, she going for the Oscar," and
Yeah,
all that.
yeah,
And she was one of my favorite characters in that movie.
yeah. She
so,
made it fun to watch.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say her.
Yeah, I agree.
Um, to the remakes,
The
Rob
Zombie
Zombie's
version.
versions, and they.
I don't even
to
know if I could
us-
tell you our favorite kills on those ones because I did not watch them very much. I've watched them 2 times a piece, I believe,
Oh,
maybe
really?
3, but definitely 2.
Yeah. I don't know about part 2.
Part
But-
1.
Part 1 we watched a couple times.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm sorry
We don't agree with it at all.
at all.
We did
We're
not like.
not Rob Zombie.
We left the
versions
theater
fans.
so disappointed. The previews were a lot better than the actual movie.
Don't get us wrong though. The Michael Myers
It was brutal.
was awesome looking and was a brutal killer, but the storyline
And the
in
fact that they
itself-
didn't, you're going to remake a classic. Why not stick to the storyline? Why making 10 instead of 6? Why make it,
And that part didn't even really bother us that much, the age gap there. But like to portray Michael Myers is the reason. This is the reason he killed was because the way his family was brought up. And I get it, like that you had to give a reason. So even to go through all that and then have him act out the way he did in the hospital, act like he was killing animals,
Yeah.
and all. I don't know, but the worst part for me was
him having a heart.
yeah, like he didn't want to kill his sister. He was coming
It's
back
like he
to
wanted to
protect
combine
her.
them together, and then her rejection of him
Yeah, and then
did
the
it. And he doesn't have a heart.
ghost of seeing his mom. Or
In part 2.
What was that?
That
Was
was part 2, right?
oh,
That was
I don't
part
know.
2. With the horse and that movie was more jacked up because you're just like,
Yeah.
and the cussing.
Yes.
Like,
so
it was just
much.
over
was
the
just-
top.
I don't know.
Like it's okay to have some cussing in films. It is. Like, do we prefer it? No. But that it was over the top. It's like every other sentence was, or if not every sentence had a cuss word in it, and you're just like, it didn't need it. You know what I mean?
It was just I don't
It,
know.
both those movies were over the top and didn't go with the storyline. Made him look like he had a heart. I don't know. We weren't huge fans of it at all, but we're not huge Rob Zombie fans, and we don't mean that in any disrespect. But there's not been one movie he's made that we've liked, and but that's just our opinion.
I know a lot of
People like
like him.
a House of Thousand Corpse and The Devil's Rejects, things like that. A lot of
Yeah.
people do like them, and kudos to you guys if you see stuff that we just don't care for.
I mean, people are just gonna have different
Yeah,
opinions.
we're gonna have
and that's
different
fine.
opinions. I think when it comes to the Halloween version, if you're a true Michael Myers fan, I don't think Rob Zombie should be in your tops. That's my opinion. Just for the fact that he butchered him up a little bit. That's our opinion. But anyways, moving on. Now you get to
That other
the others, the
remakes.
2018.
I'd have to
Halloween.
say 2018 was probably my favorite Michael Myers movie.
If there's ever been a remake made when it came to the Halloween franchise, this is top tier. When I left theater, I was first quite skeptical of it. I'm like, I just don't know because again, we're huge Michael Myers fans. But the more I watch this film and the way they portray Michael Myers is exactly what you want. One, they did it 40 years later, and so that was cool. And then 2, he's unstoppable.
Yes, this is
He's-
another sequel. Like H2O never even happened.
Yeah,
This is
like,
another
no-
sequel
It went from
to
Halloween,
part 1 and part 2. And
I
then,
think Halloween 1. No, I don't think part 2 is it.
oh, that's right because they
So it's because they're
it's
not
just-
brothers and sisters
Just
in
a
this
sequel
one.
to part 1.
And I think that was where I was like, why is he after her and stuff like that. And we left that one because when people did reviews on this one, they're like, oh, he's left the play. He's after Lori. He's
But if you actually watch the movie, no, he's
he's
not.
not.
He's not.
He's not
he's
attacking her. He's not reached out for her. He's not.
He's just killing
No.
for the sport of it.
Yeah.
And she's
And
the
he has a
one more-
destination in mind, but it's not her.
Yeah.
And
He's more of the one like stalking.
when we first started seeing reviews where people are like, "Oh, he's stalking her," and he was going after her and stuff. Like we both just started talking. Like, did you get that vibe? And no,
Like, if
we
you
didn't.
actually watch it, and keep in mind, like, to look for
And
it.
not watch Halloween Kills yet, because Halloween Kills finally reveals what happens. But
But if you actually watch that one and then think, and if you're already in the mindset of like, oh, he's after Jamie, well, if you go into that mindset and actually watch it and stuff, you realize no, he's not. He's just killing for sport. He doesn't have a particular place in mind. She sought him out before he sought her
the
out.
way they portray Jamie in the film is awesome. She can't get over it. She's got horrible PTSD. She's been waiting all this time,
Yeah.
for him to get loose,
she's-
and thinking that he would.
And
He is more brutal because he kills like a 14, 15-year-old kid, maybe that
Shows-
age, anywhere between 12 and 15.
so she must have had a drinking problem.
Yeah,
She got her daughter taken away
Yeah.
because of everything.
and some of the kills were just awesome.
Awesome.
For-
So,
Yeah.
like on
Now
that
this
subject,
one is my number one.
it is.
It literally is
takes
my number one. And then the original
Yeah.
comes in right after it, and usually people would vice versa, but I truly enjoyed this one. They stuck a lot to the original. They portrayed him very well, and they kind of just did little things. The podcast stuff was good. I mean, that's just what people are into. It was a good storyline. Now, the fact that these same people that wrote this film came in and did Halloween Kills kind of baffles me a little bit. Now,
Oh, well, Halloween Kills.
Halloween
is a
Kills
good
has
one.
its moments. Don't get me wrong. It
Well,
has
before
its
we
moments.
move on to that one, what was your?
Oh, my favorite kill,
well, yeah,
the bathroom scene.
yeah,
It was
yeah,
brutal.
definitely. That one or
Just for the fact that these people have been trying to reach
is it
him.
Oliver? Is that his name? The one.
Oh, with the spike.
fence?
It might be Oliver.
Just, I think that's what his name was.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong on that. But the kid that got the spikes through his neck and
Yeah,
stuff, that was a
he
pretty.
made it pass it best friend's girl.
Yeah, that was pretty.
Yeah, it was.
That was pretty good.
That was a good one, too.
one. I liked it too.
But the bathroom scene sticks with you
Ooh,
a
I
little
don't
bit.
know. Then the
teeth.
cop that rolls up with the flashlight in his head. Like you don't normally see, you don't get to
Yeah, but you
see
didn't
the
see
kill.
the kill.
But
But,
that was
the way he displays it
the
was
way he
pretty
displays
cool.
it's pretty cool. But
I don't know. He has some good kills in this one.
He does.
But the bathroom
I
scene-
agree. The bathroom scene.
Maybe
was-
it's because it's like his first big kill we actually get to see since he's gotten
yeah,
out.
when he goes to the stall and he just like puts the teeth over,
Yes.
and then yeah, that was an intense moment.
And then when they realize
And,
it's him, and they're like, and then I mean, he has no mercy.
yeah,
He
it was.
is.
It's good, and then that's
brutal.
when he got his mask back
Yeah.
and everything. It was good.
It was a good scene.
I loved it.
And
I
then,
loved the movie altogether.
Yeah,
it
that
was really
one
fun.
is really good. And I mean, it just goes to show it's not, he wasn't biased. If you were just in his path, you got it.
I think we're only on a 30-minute time lapse.
All right, well, we'll finish
So,
it. All right, now moving on to Halloween Kills. Okay,
Yes.
so it has its moments. Don't get me wrong. This movie brings out when he comes out of that firehouse. One, he was brilliant to hide
Oh
in
my
the
goodness.
in the gun
Yeah.
safe area.
That I'll go ahead and say that's probably my favorite kill in Halloween Kills
Is the fireman.
is the fireman.
But when he walks out of there, we're huge wrestling fans back in the day.
It was like
It-
Stone Cold Steve Austin
Exactly.
coming out.
It was like
And
Kane
it's like you don't
coming
normally
out
root
of the fire.
for the killer and stuff, but it's like seriously, he showed so much dominance that you just knew nobody stood a chance with him.
Yeah.
But a lot of his kills in that movie was pretty good too because
Yes.
not only did the fireman and stuff, but the house he goes to next with the two older people.
Yeah, it was like he was decorating that one dude's back with
Yeah,
knives.
and while his wife watched.
Yeah,
it
she
was,
couldn't do nothing. And
It was pretty brutal.
it was. And then but then you learn a little bit more about him.
Now
and
the
the
dialogue
dialogue.
in the film was
That's where it gets you a
just
little bit. Okay, they make a good storyline. They have Tommy come back. They're having all these other characters, Lindsay, all these characters come back. That was from the original
kind of
film.
nostalgic and
And-
it's awesome.
Yes,
But the
and
dialogue, like
the dialogue,
evil must die tonight. Like that was said
instead of just saying it a couple
too
times,
much.
it's like let's say it's 60. And
then
then going
they-
after that one dude, and he ends up committing suicide at the psychiatric guy. That everyone was like, "This is Michael." And you're like, "Dude, that's like a." They show pictures on. They have to.
Yeah,
They show pictures
and
of
you
like
could tell
escape
with the height
convicts.
difference and everything.
Yeah,
that
like
they
for
should
them
know.
to automatically think it was him.
But like to go through the hospital and like,
And then you had
just
Jamie
cause a
Lee
mob
Curtis,
and
who
all
had
this.
gotten stabbed in the 2018 the Halloween. So she's in the hospital. She's basically out of it, and And then it was just like
She learns that
he,
you know,
yeah. So
that
she's
he
like,
wasn't after her. He's going home.
but she kind of reveals that the more he kills, the stronger he becomes.
Yeah, to
and,
finish the movie saying stuff like that because they have that big mob scene at the end there, and then it's like the more he kills, the more unhuman he is, and like the more he, or more unhuman he becomes. I don't know. Something to say his dominance. To go to the last movie in that trilogy, to Halloween Ends.
and okay,
So
so
he's a sewer rat. Like
Yeah.
he.
well, we're not.
Is,
Let's wait on that. Okay, Halloween Kills. He kills the daughter,
Karen.
Karen, and if there was a time you ever wish Michael Myers could talk, it was at that time. Because not
Gotcha.
only where she putting like when she's down there in that mom's dungeon part where it's this isn't blah blah, it's a cage.
She's like
To
gotcha.
trap him, it's a trap or whatever to
Yeah.
trap him. Yeah, she does the line "gotcha" when she's like, "I can't shoot him, Mom. I can't do this," and then he finally looks. She's like, "Gotcha." She shoots at him.
And leads into the mob and says it
And
again.
yeah, and says it again, "Gotcha," and then ends up going up to the room and how he gets in there somehow. But anyways, I truly wish whenever she saw his reflection in the window behind her that the words, because that was the whole thing too. Is like, does he talk?
I'm
Does
sure
he talk? Does he
it's
say
in
a
his
thing?
mind as it is.
Yeah, we wish so bad that we just hear him say "got ya," and then kills her the way he does. But anyways, he kills Karen. So then Jamie's like, "I'm gonna come after you," blah blah blah. And it shows her walking out of the hospital with this knife.
On
all
her
that.
way, yeah.
Then we get to Halloween Ends.
And we got about 3 minutes to hurry up and go through
Yes,
this.
and honestly, we could make a whole segment on this movie.
It
It
irritates
is
the
the
crap out of us.
most-
First, they open
It
up.
is horrible.
They open up to Jamie being in this, back out in the community, decorating for Halloween and all these things. Not even scared of
The
Michael
fact
Myers.
that he's out, like in the first film, he's been caged up for 40 years,
for
and
her
she's
to
paranoid.
have her house set as a death trap in case he
He's
got loose.
out. He's killed her daughter.
They cannot find him.
He's on the loose, and yet she's just like, "We're gonna live
Live
life
life.
like it's awesome." She's
Yeah.
still in Haddonfield. Like she
It's
doesn't
just-
leave. She doesn't.
Yeah, it's just weird.
Okay.
Who knows if she even locks her door at night? Like, it's
Yes.
like I don't even get that.
Yeah.
Then they go to show Michael Myers. Well, they start off the
Showing
movie.
this
They start the
kid.
movie strong. Actually,
Yeah,
you're
like,
thinking
waiting, you're anticipating, like he's here.
Yeah,
he's
and
gonna
then they have that
attack.
horrible
And
accident.
it's been what 3 years, I think.
3 or 4,
Yeah,
and they have a
little time
horrible
jump.
accident to this one kid that's. And like I told Tanya, if they were going to keep the Halloween franchise going, I could see why they'd made the movie the way they did, and it's because they were like, we need a younger Michael Myers.
But it said it's almost like they're trying to give us a love story of
And-
these two people who
And
do
for it to
not
be okay
belong
to kill
together.
people.
Yeah.
And all this to, I don't know. Anyways, they end up killing him off. And then we have maybe a 10-minute little, maybe not even 10 minutes, of Jamie Lee Curtis and Michael Myers actually fighting it took her nothing to take him down.
Yeah.
Like, and
It-
he's a sewer rat this whole
It's
time.
like he's weak. He can't do anything.
He's a grandpa. Yeah, it's just, it was, I don't know. It's terrible.
It went from a killing machine. The more he kills, the more unstoppable he is. To I guess him going and hiding and decides he's not going to kill for 3 years, which makes him weak. We don't understand it. We
I just feel
truly
like that
don't.
movie could have been done
And
a lot better.
Halloween Ends. Everyone knew that it was going to come to the final battle and that he was going to die. There was no doubt that they're going to kill Michael Myers off. But before they got there, that's what people wanted to see.
They should have had it more of a fight in that
Yeah.
movie. More of
He made it either
keep him
even
as
the
dominant as he
same
is, but we
night
figured out how to kill him.
or a year later, whatever. If it has to happen on Halloween, and let it still be brutal. Like
Yeah.
let it be the brutal fight. Let it be. Oh, finally. And then I guess everybody was on text alert together because they all show up at the end like a huge mob and carry this man off to the wood chipper. Again, I'm okay with that killing. If we want to make it seem like
If
it's
that's
finalized,
how you're going to
this
end
is
him, that's
it.
fine.
But
But
it
why
is-
make him out to be a weakling the whole movie? I just that's what irritates, especially when you ended it with Halloween Kills saying, "Oh, the more he kills, the more unhuman he is, the more he
Yeah,
transforms."
it went from Halloween
into
being
something
awesome,
darker,
Halloween
into
Kills
something
being decent,
evil.
and giving us some backstory and why he's so strong, all that to let us take you here. And it was not what we wanted, but we want to thank you guys so
so
much for
much.
coming. We're going to do another one later.
Bye.
Okay.
Oh, well, I guess we can run over a little bit.
What's on my video camera?
Well, I seen where you went to the setup things and it said 30 and 60, and we were on the 30, so I thought we were only doing
Oh,
30. You can edit this part out, right?
yeah.
All right. Okay, well, should we do a better goodbye?
Thank you so much for listening to us. We're running out of time. We will post again about this soon. But we appreciate you
We look
listening to
forward
us.
to
Please
doing more of
subscribe.
these.
Hit
And
the
like
like
we said,
button.
give us your opinions. Just because
Yes.
we have one doesn't mean you have to go by ours. Let us know if you agree with us, and if you have a different one, put it out
And
there.
what's your all's favorites?
And what's your favorite kills? Get back with us. We'd love to hear from you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.